Okay, I'm gonna weigh in on this, and I'm gonna tell this right in the beginning. Republicans, slow your roll. You're doing it wrong. You need to step back on this transgenders in the restroom thing. You're parading out. I see what you're parading out. I've watched it for the longest time, ever since y'all started in on this shit. And let me put you in your place real quick. And there is no variance in this because I'm right, and you're doing what you do, and you're acting like your bully ass self, pompous asses, and trying to alpha your way into this, and it ain't gonna work because I'm here to step up and speak out for them. All right, you hear me? Here we go. Now, I'm gonna tell you right in the beginning here. I agree with you about 65%. You're right here, and they do need to be out, but not all of them. You're missing a step, you're jumping out of line, and you're acting like a Democrat. Now stop it, slow your roll, and do shit right. Let's do it Carpenter style. Measure twice, cut once, because before you make a bigger fuck up and a bigger mess than you're trying to fix, and you're about ready to make a shit pile train wreck that you don't want because it will be a cataclysmic, huge pile up in the divorce rate and mess that you just don't even understand what you're about ready to do through your arrogance and ignorance. And you're wanting to propagate and rage and go with the role that you got going on and call them mental ill and all that shit. And you're just on a on a high horse, and I'm right here, and I got my ball bat in hand, and pop! Let me knock the ass down a rung or two and put you in your place real fast. Okay, now listen up and shut up, and I don't want to hear no stupidity falling out of that fucking pie hole while I'm speaking, or some dumbass in the comments saying something stupid. You're not allowed. You pay attention, you shut up, and you learn and you educate yourself like true good Republicans, and don't run your mouth like a keyboard warrior Democrat. Okay, you understand this? Okay, here we go. Here is your lesson that you need to learn from Goth Egg Man. All right, everybody, get your pencils out. Get your paper. You ready? There are 4 different subspecies of the transgender race. They are not all one. You can't just barrel them up and monkey them up and call it one shithole shooting match, okay? Don't make myself clear on this subject. 4 of them. And 3 of them, well, actually, 2 of them actually need to get the hell out of the women's bathroom. I agree with you on that. But the 4th one, they're so desperate to run in the men's restroom that you don't even realize that they're already hiding in there. And that's, we'll get to that here real quickly. Now, the first one, that y'all need to do what I say and help me get them registered, and we'll separate them out. Okay, this is where you got to go with the ID thing and get card and an ID and separation. The first one is the transmorphics. They should be allowed to be in the women's restroom. Leave them the hell alone. You got to separate them out from the other 2. Okay, if you kick them out, you put them in the men's restroom. Your alpha. I got a quick little secret for you that you're gonna hate. You're gonna hate this fact, not opinion, not and it's fact. Nothing else about it. You're alpha, they're apex. You push them too far, and push comes to shove, they will kick you down, put you in your place. All right? They're way smarter. They're way more advanced than you. All right? So let's separate them first. You don't want to deal with that because I'll tell you, poking women real fast. You put a transgender in the men's restroom, you just made an orgy spot, and they will take your man with no remorse and do it just for vengeance. I've made myself clear. I know my people. They're cruel like that. If you kick them, they're going to kick you twice and then stomp on your face. Okay? So follow the directions and do it in order and do it right before you make a bigger mess than you're trying to fix. All right? Now, the second ones and the third ones, the red herrings and the P.T. Barnums, I'm with you on that, brothers. Get them the hell up out of there and don't give them the credit of being a woman or woman saying that they're fakes, illusionists. They're the ones scream loudest and do all the shootings and do all the bad things that you guys sit there and propagate and scream up and down. Look at this, look at that. It's a weirdo. It's that and that. Yeah, those are in those two categories right there. I'll give you that. But you haven't got my stuff out in the public and out where the world can hear it. Now, the other one, the Rondas, they're running to the restroom. They're going, yeah. And that's those school bulldogs. And the women that dress up like men, they're cheering you guys on. They got your back. They want to be men. They scream that they're a man. So they need to go in women's restroom or leave them the hell alone if you want to play with those mean ass things. Those things bite and vicious and cruel and sarcastic and do what the hell you want with them and put them whatever restroom you want to. I don't care. But get the law. Get them registered first. Get them separated into my 4 subspecies and get them recognized as who they are and where they are, and that's where they should go instead of just saying all transgenders gotta go. And y'all making a bigger mess than you're trying to fucking fix. Stop acting like a Democrat just to rage bait and pass along your hate mongering because you're making a bigger mess. And I'm telling you what, you're stepping in a pile of shit and you ain't got nothing to wipe your shoes off on. And I know what it is. Y'all just want to taste on that giant meat stick. That's what it is. You want to take a look over and peeky, and you're too scared to admit it and see if it's true about the new hormone therapies that's came out over the last 20 years. And they got a monster pink python mandingo girl meat stick. You're just dying to look at it and play with it. And so you figure it's in the bathroom, you got a good chance at it. Y'all, put your secret Santa list away and leave them alone. Put them back in the women's restroom where they belong. I'll agree with you on, like I said, red herrings and P.T. Barnums. I'm with you, brothers. Get them out. But you ain't got your foundation down. You haven't laid out the forms. You haven't got them separated. You're doing it wrong. You're premature, like a little teenage boy the first time he got his booty get him some booty. He spewed all over the place and didn't get nothing done, and just screwed the hell out of that, and made a bigger mess than he fixed. You're messing. I'm telling you what. Fix it properly. Read the directions. Just because you're too arrogant, too ignorant to ask how to do it right, you just want to posture and pose and say you know what you're doing. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You're screwing shit up more than you're fixing. Put your foundation of what you're trying to do in place first. All right? I'm with you 50% of this. Okay? You got it 50% right. Absolutely. Now, I could say that. These are my people, and I know what I'm talking about. All right? They're different. Each and every subspecies of the transgender race. Do I make myself clear? Dude, I'm gonna get a whiteboard and make a video and explain it to you. I might even get some crayons out. That way the Democrats can understand this. And they're just screaming. And I don't hear one retard say anything about woke. If I hear that stupid ass propaganda that I'm gonna put knuckles to your neck and watch you choke as I fucking explain it to you. That's some Biden bullshit, and that dimensional old man is gone. He wasn't even here for his presidency. Turn the fucking auto pen off and stop. Learn and educate, and don't do it wrong. Pay attention to the professor here that knows what the hell he's talking about, and pull your head out of ass and do it right. I've made myself clear. All right? I'm telling you right now, you are 50% right. 25% want to run to the men's restroom anyway. They're already in there. So you got 25%, but that 25%, you need to scooch them the hell out of the men's restroom, put them back in the women's restroom. All right? Let's get this shit right. So we only have to do it once. Let's do this carpenter style. Measure twice, cut once, and don't fuck shit up. All right? I've made myself clear. Separate them first, and then you can specifically say, stop saying, get all transgenders out. You are so far got your head up your own ass, and I tell you what, you're shitting in a bowl and trying to sell it as fucking chocolate pudding, and expecting somebody to tell you that it's delicious. All right? That's exactly what you're trying to do. You're making a bigger mess than you're fixing. Now, do it the right way. Make my rules as part of your rules, because I'm one of you, so you don't have to say, I listen to a crazy liberal Democrat, leftist woke piece of shit. You ain't doing none of that shit when you fucking follow my orders and directions. I'm one of you. I've been a conservative Republican since 1988. Voted for Big Daddy Donnie 3 times. It's the fact. I love my transgender women. And it's been a calling from the universe for me to take care of them and stand up for them and make sure that you don't walk all over them. I am the protector, and I am your educator, and I'm guarding them, and I'm trying to make sure you don't make a bigger mess than you're trying to fix, okay? I agree with you, 50%, and then I got to tell you to turn your ass around and take that 25% and get the Rondas the hell up out of the men's restroom and put them back in the women's. All right? So let's fix it the right way and not make a bigger mess than we're trying to fix. Protect the transgenders, leave them alone, put them back in the women's restroom. You can kick the red herrings and the P.T. Barnums and put them in the men's restroom because you're right there. Those two, boom, bitty boom. I'm agreeing with you, saying you're right about that. Hear me? You got it almost, but not quite there. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Pay attention. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my content. And remember, all transgender women are not the same. And there are 4 different subspecies within the transgender species. Gotcha. I got your back. Remember, Big Daddy Donnie, he's your president. He's making America great again. And God bless America. And the United States is the best place in the world to be. You hear me? Love you guys. I just got to educate you a little bit and stomp on your toes a little bit, make you listen, because I'm just as mean and vicious and arrogant as you are, and I'm one of you, and I know how to play this game. And I'm telling you right now, speaking to you like you're listening now, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Fix it the right way. You hear me? Bless you, son. And I'll make sure that you have the right information. Just make sure my people get taken care of. All right, see you again next video.